So let's get into A11 because this is going to be real easy for you. In fact, the explanation is going to take very little time. So what we're going to do is we're going to rebuild the rock, paper, scissors assignment using modules. So if you've built good functions the way I asked you to, this assignment will be so easy for you. And that was the whole point of asking you to create good functions that don't use global, because guess what? Global doesn't work in a module anymore. But parameters and return values work perfectly. So we're going to rewrite rock, paper, scissors, where we're going to put all of those functions in a different module. And we're going to call those from that module. I'm actually going to do the assignment using my version of rock, paper, scissors right here. Okay, so there's my main program right here. And here is my functions. So I'm going to take those functions and I'm going to take the import, because those functions refer to random. I'm going to use my cut key and I'm going to create a new file. I'm going to call it RPS module.py, and I'm going to paste those in there. So far, so good. Now I'm going to go back to my main program now. And now all of these underlined errors are because I took those functions away. So it's like, what function are you talking about? Well, all I need to do is add first thing I need to do is import RPS module. And now, if I just put that in front of all of these to change those to dot notation, that's it. So now my program is much shorter. And in fact, if I had taken some of this stuff and shoved it out into a module, I could have made my program even shorter. But I think it's a pretty good balance between external functions and program flow. Like, I don't go into too much detail or mechanics here. It's mostly just interaction with the user. So if I run this, it should run exactly the way it did before. Yeah, so it seems to be working just fine. So yeah, that's it. That's literally assignment 11. Like I said, if you have this dialed in back in assignment 6, then you're in good shape. If not, don't forget, I did a video that shows you how to make module 6, how to make assignment 6 like this. So you should be able to go back and look at what you've got code-wise, build that into some really good functions, and then you should be able to run that program using modules. So all of these things, all of these functions were now outside of that program. So look at all of the code that I've saved myself. The cool thing about this is if I had given you all this module, this RPS module, you could use that same code in yours. And if I wanted to, I can change this, and that change will automatically roll back to my main program and the main program of anybody else in the whole world who's using that module. So you're starting to see how powerful this could be in a worldwide community of users or a software development scenario. Maybe you have a piece of company software that relies on a module. It allows you to update everybody's software by changing one line of code in one place. Super powerful stuff as far as scalability goes, as far as distributing software goes, as far as the power of your software goes. It's really good stuff. And obviously, I get very excited about it. So that is assignment 11. And like I said, if you have that, you saw me, I did the assignment exactly the way you would do it. If you've got A6 dialed in, that's how easy it is. If you don't, this will give you an additional perspective to use when you're looking at how to get A6 dialed in. So that's, I think, useful all by itself. And that's about it for today. So we've got 50 minutes left in class. And if you have any questions, I can take those